So I got this question for everybody. When did Tyson Fury become unbeatable? I don't understand when this happened. I mean, the guy beat Wilder twice, almost got knocked out by Wilder twice, and he beat a 39-year-old Klitschko. And now this guy is all of a sudden this unbeatable killer who's above fighting anybody. I don't really understand that. Make it make sense. I mean, yeah, he's great, Tyson Fury. I'm a big fan of his. But this idea that he's this long-lasting reigning champion who's unbeatable, I mean, I don't know. I didn't get that memo anywhere. He's got to prove himself. All that talk about him being unbeatable is nonsense until you prove it. You got to be Usyk, you got to be Joshua, and you got to be Joe Joyce and people like that. Okay, you're fighting Manuel Char in December. Nobody cares about that fight. Take care of business. You're fighting a guy that nobody cares about. You have a long history of doing that. You fought Otto Wallin. You fought Tom Schwartz. You fought your tune-ups before the Wilder fight, the first one. Now it's time to start fighting real opposition. And if you want to be considered up there with the great fighters in history, like Joe Louis, Muhammad Ali, Larry Holmes, Vander Holyfield, Lennox Lewis, Vladimir Klitschko, etc., 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 you got to prove yourself. I don't know where people get that this guy's unbeatable. He's been dropped 4 times by Wilder, and the guy was in a close fight versus Otto Wallin. I understand the cuts were a big reason why, but he didn't look great in that fight. I mean, yeah, he looked dominant versus Dylan White. Okay, I'll give you that. He looked dominant versus Wilder in the second fight, and obviously he looked great in the Klitschko fight, from a winning round standpoint, but I don't know where people get the idea that this guy is like unbeatable. Like, Tyson Fury is not unbeatable. Okay, the guy is not a huge puncher. The guy gets hit a lot more than people want to give him credit for getting hit when he fights a guy his size, which is why I think Joshua and Joyce could give him hard fights. I don't think Andy Ruiz can. I think that would just be easy work. And the guy is not, a great finisher. So I'm just saying Fury's great, and I think right now in today's game, he's clearly the number one guy. I can't even say that. He's not clearly the number one guy because Usyk has a case for it too. He's the number one guy according to me and according to most, but he's not undisputed. And who's to say he can handle Usyk's footwork? I think he can, but why are we so sure about this? But this is what the media does. They pump these people up, and they get to say these things like, he doesn't even have to fight this guy. He doesn't even have to fight this guy. He's already the best. No. You got to go out and you got to prove it. Tyson Fury, you got to prove yourself as being one of the great heavyweights of all time, because as far as I'm concerned, you don't even rank as one of the all-time greats as of right now. Does he have the talent to do it? Yes. Does he have a good chance of doing it if he runs the table in this era? Yeah, he's got a chance of being in the top 5, maybe. But you got to prove yourself. I don't know where this idea comes from that this guy's like this unbeatable guy, because he is not. And I don't want to hear that talk about Usyk's just a middleweight. I don't have to fight him. Yes, you do. You do have to fight him, or nobody will respect you as being one of the great fighters in history. If you don't fight Usyk and become undisputed, you can't call yourself one of the all-time great heavyweights. Sorry, you can't do it. And Tyson Fury, you're a great fighter, but you're not unbeatable. And your December 3rd fight versus Char, honestly, I don't even care that much about it, because I'm not so anti it, because it's all right, just to stay busy fight. But that's obviously not a big win in his legacy. And we all know he was obviously capping with that Anthony Joshua fight, but that's from my other video. Please check out my other video where I was talking about that, Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury, how that fight didn't happen. And check out my other videos as well. If you liked this video, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you.